Hi, welcome to TPI's Games to Watch. I'm Lizzie Arbogast, sports editor at Tallapoosa Publishers, and I'm here to introduce you to week one, actually the second week, but it's week one of the football season, and we're going to take a look at some of the biggest games from around the region. In our area, of course, we have to talk about tonight's big marquee matchup. Benjamin Russell headed to Clay Central. This is Hall of Fame coach Danny Horn's return to Clay County, his first regular season game this evening, and he's also the previous Benjamin Russell coach, so the Wildcats are getting ready to face their former coach. He was at Alex City for 9 seasons. One of the great things about this game is, there's not a lot of secrets. We all know what Coach Danny Horn is going to run offensively. We pretty much know what he's going to run defensively because it's the exact same thing that Benjamin Russell is running defensively. Benjamin Russell still has the same defensive coordinator that works under Coach Danny Horn and Steve Burkhalter. So there's not a whole lot of surprises here tonight. I think it's going to be a hard, physical game. I think, both teams really want to get this victory, and I think a big part of making sure that you win tonight is not letting the emotions and the relationships and the lights and the glamour of such a big game with such a big crowd to affect you. Just settle in and play some football.
I'm Caleb Turrentine with the Wetumpka Herald, and in this week's game to watch, the Stanhope Elmore Mustangs host the Prattville Lions. The two schools have played each other in every season since 1988, with the Lions winning 24 of the last 30 games, including last year's 24-0 win in Prattville. However, the Mustangs will be feeling more confident after a 46-14 win over Chilton County in last week's season opener. But Prattville will roll into Friday night with a little momentum of their own. New head coach Caleb Ross enjoyed his debut as the Lions defeated Foley 37-0 behind a strong defensive performance. The Lions defense allowed just 97 yards and scored more points than their opponents with a defensive touchdown and a safety. Both teams had big plays from their special team units in Week 0. Prattville got a touchdown off of a blocked field goal, while Stanhope Elmore returned 2 kickoffs for touchdowns against Chilton County, including one on the first play of the season. This is the final game before region play starts, but both teams know how important this game can be. Coach Bradford is expecting a big crowd for the matchup at Foshee Henderson Stadium in Millbrook. The game is scheduled to kick off at 7 p.m. on Friday night.
Hi, this is Carmen Rogers with Tallapoosa Publishers, bringing you this week's Game to Watch. This week is a battle of the big cats as the Tallahassee Tigers take on the Roanoke Tigers from Handley High School over at J.E. Hott O'Brien Stadium. This battle of the Tigers comes after last week's victory over Montgomery Catholic with a score of 28-7 and Calvin Levitt leading the team as quarterback. We were able to catch up with head coach Mike Battles to see what he thinks the Tigers will bring to the field this Friday night.
Got out of the first game, played a good football team, and had to play a full 48-minute game. And, that helped our kids because, it was hot out there, and some of them had to play 140, 150 snaps. So they've done it once. They know they can do it. We got out of the game, injury-free. So, we're happy about that. Now, playing Handley's always good. It's been, they won the state 2 years ago. They had a tough year last year, but they returned a lot of those guys. And, they're an athletic team, and, they got a quarterback that's very similar to the quarterback that we have. He's an athlete that, can run and throw. So, it's like I said at the start of the year, every game we play this year is going to be tough. Everybody on the schedule is good, and everybody on the schedule is capable of beating us. And so, we're going to have to go out and prepare and fight through this heat. It was tough yesterday, but, our kids know that they can play a full 48-minute game against a good opponent, so that does help out. Yeah, it's always good to be right here at J.E. Hott O'Brien, I can tell you that.